Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome back. If you're already a subscriber or have tuned in, my name is Anne Vivian, and I am excited to make this tarot messages video for you for July 2022. I'm going to tune into each sign and relay messages through the tarot and other oracle cards and my own intuition, what is coming through. Messages you need to know that would be beneficial for you for the month ahead. I suggest you tune into your sun sign for general energy, your rising sign for general energy, your moon sign for your more emotional and relationship-y energy. You can also tune in if you know your Venus sign. You can tune into that sign for guidance about your relationships for the month ahead. And I'm just going to start. I'm going to do something a little different for this tarot messages video by sign. I'm going to pull a card for all of us for the month for July 2022. I know a lot is going on in the world. A lot is going on. And a lot of people are very upset right now. There's a lot happening politically. So let's pull a card. Let's pull a card. What does Spirit want us to know just for this month, given everything going on? Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Let's focus on healing. Let's focus on healing, personal healing and collective healing. When something happens, may or may not be in alignment with your beliefs. When something happens that is upsetting, it could be anything in your life, could be anything collectively, globally. Turning within and turning towards that natural healer within, our inner Christ, our inner divine consciousness, and bringing that out to the world as we fill our own cup with that divine spirit. We have that beautiful spiritual healing energy to offer others. So this month, fill up your cup. In whatever way you connect with spirit, get into your creativity, do some self-care, and bring that overflowing love and nurturance to all whom you serve in your life, all whom you nurture, and all of the actions that you take politically, socially, personally, everything. All right, so that was our message. That was our collective message. I think the Arcturian star beings are helping us right now. They're helping us to heal. And positive change is happening in this planet, and let's remember that too. I'm going to start with Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome, Aries. The sign of the ram. Come on in. Let's get into it. Let's get into that Aries energy. What does Aries need to know for July 2022, Spirit? Important messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know? July 2022. Interesting. Okay. So we've got 7 of Wands, Hanged Man reversed. And there's a few cards in my tarot deck. I haven't unreversed. Somehow they got reversed and I haven't unreversed them. So I'm just going to go with the reverse card. Interesting. And then 3 of Wands accidentally came out, as well as the 4 of Cups. I'm going to go with it. So Aries, general energy for you, I think, I feel like you're feeling confident even though you have some challenges, and you can see the challenges ahead, and you can see there are obstacles to overcome or goals that you have not achieved. You are feeling confident, you are feeling prepared. This is a card of overcoming obstacles and having the advantage in a battle or a challenge or an endeavor. But there is some sort of sense of, I've got to overcome some kind of obstacle. But there is a sense of confidence and bravery there, and maybe you have some momentum with past successes that are kind of in your energy. So this is the guidance card, Hangman reverse. This is about breaking through a stalemate. It's about, things were kind of upside down and at a standstill, but I feel like with Aries, you're flipping that, you're moving through some sort of standstill, you're moving through some sort of confusion or question mark. I feel like Aries in July, the guidance is use the tools that you have. And I feel like there's a lot of ideas here. There's a lot of inspiration here. There's a lot of solutions that you're going to be blessed with in your imagination and in your mind. And I feel like that's part of the solution is don't be afraid to use your Aries genius to find solutions to problem and apply the solutions as they come up to you. I feel like there could be something going on with your home life. There could be something going on with your family. And I'm also feeling a work vibe here. 3 of Wands and a 4 of Cups. I feel like you have Archangel Raguel here. You just saw me look at a list of angels. Sometimes I like to look at the list of angels and then the angel that wants to come through will pop out. And I feel Raguel popped out. He's an angel of resolving conflicts and resolving disputes and harmony and justice. He's an angel of justice. So there's a lot of justice questions right now with what's happening with the Supreme Court, the ruling that just happened. So I feel like Raguel is with you, helping you to be just, to have the ability to move through injustices and create more breakthroughs, to create more harmony, to negotiate, to come to resolutions with things. Aries, 3 of Wands and 4 of Cups. Aries, I feel like part of you wants to go somewhere or do something, and part of you wants to hold back. You need time to reflect, to make a decision about something. There's some sort of project or opportunity, could involve travel, it could involve some kind of work or creative endeavor, some kind of opportunity that is presenting itself, but you are wanting to hold back and review your options before making a decision. You're in a deliberation phase. So let me get some clarity on this, Aries. It might feel like an obligation too. You might be dealing with there's some sort of obligation. Ooh, set your sights higher, increase your standards, and yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So Aries, if you had a question that you wanted answered, yes is the Mermaids and Dolphins card that came through. Trust your intuition here. So you're deliberating over something. Remember to set your sights high, to keep your standards high in your life and your self-care and your choices, and trust your intuition, Aries. Trust your intuition. You can call on Archangel Raguel to help you create more harmony in your life. And if there is some sort of disharmony or confusion about something, Raguel can help you to attain more harmony. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe is within you. And I feel like you're getting like some really good ideas, Aries, about how to solve problems, how to be successful. I think you might have some business ideas about how to be successful in business. This also feels like something's happening around home, family, possibly, you know, your chosen family or your blood family. And so pay attention. You're getting some insights here. You're getting some ideas, you know, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. You're getting some really good inspiration, some spiritual solutions and ideas are being downloaded to you. And a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. We're going through a big change. And I feel like this speaks to the original card I drew for all of the signs. Healing, focus on healing. What can I do to heal myself? What can I do to heal the planet? I hope that was helpful for you, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful, I almost said August, hello, July. And I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care. Tuning into Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Sip of tea. Taurus, let's tune into you. What does the bull your beautiful bull need to know for July 2022? These cards are for Taurus. What does Taurus needs to know for July 2022? Oh, this one wants to pop out. 9 of Pentacles. I'm very lucky. This one wants to pop out the Star. What does Taurus need to know for July 2022? 3 of Cups, Empress. You've got a lot of nurturing, fun, fulfilling pleasure cards. I'm feeling the pleasure vibe for you for July, Taurus. So general energy around you, Taurus. I feel like Taurus, you're inclined to sort of put something to the side and just be able to enjoy yourself or be in the moment or take a vacation or take care of yourself. There's things that you need to address, but you sort of tabled them, some of you Taurans, and you're feeling, I think, a little bit frisky. You're feeling a little bit wanting to just, you know, celebrate and feel the joy in life. And I feel like you can feel the joy in life in July. You've got that, you know, celebration and the love of the group and the party and the singing and enjoyment. And this is emphasized with the Empress. So Taurus, I feel like the guidance from the Empress is kind of validating. It's okay to take one step at a time and not solve all the problems at once. You have some things you want to resolve. You're not making progress in all life areas and all projects at once this month. And Empress is saying, it's okay. You know what? It's okay to rest. That yin energy helps you to actually restore your batteries and fill up your tank. How many more metaphors can I use? Fill up your picture, to nurture yourself so that you are functioning, you know, at a higher level. You got all cylinders going here. And you know, when you're in that state of feeling nurtured, feeling fun, just enjoyment, the joy of life, then you're in such a better vibration to take action and make progress and come up with that genius idea. You've got Star and 9 of Pentacles also for July, Taurus. I feel like Taurus, a lot of you are going to be having spiritual experiences, traveling, and that could mean local travel. It could be just, you know, in your neighborhood, just going to a park, going to somewhere for a day trip. It could be long distance travel. I feel like a lot of Taurans are going to be having spiritual experiences in nature, feeling connected with nature spirits, feeling connected with spirits, maybe ancestors, feeling just connected with your spirituality. And this could be a big strength for you. And I feel like there is a certain amount of, you know, solitary reflection. This is a solitary card, solitary reflection as well. That's helpful to you, to kind of just sort of let nature cleanse some things off, cleanse your aura, Taurus. It'll help you to let go of some things. I feel like you might have been a little bit overwhelmed or confused or just over influenced or feeling, you know, lower energies, lower other people's energies, lower spirits energies. So this month you have the opportunity, you know, these are abundance cards too. So I feel like you have the opportunity to create, manifest, co-create that beautiful abundance, and it comes to you easily this month compared to maybe some other times. This is a cycle where you might find abundance, prosperity comes to you easier, but I feel like it's also a time when you can tune into your spirituality, that beautiful, powerful connection you have with spirit, and it's helping you to kind of let go of some of these lower energies that maybe, you know, you weren't as aware of. Cleanse yourself. So here's a music angel coming your way, which reiterates, this is kind of a musical card with the dancing, that music and dance, moving your body, going to a party, doing something involving any of those things can be very therapeutic for you this month, Taurus. And I feel like you're going to feel more confident as you can kind of get into your Tauran party vibe and just enjoy the pleasures of life, the music and the food and the beauty and the music, you know, get into your sensory Tauran self. And I feel like you'll feel like a lot more openness as you do that as well. You'll feel that maybe cleansing of your energy, shifting of your energy. And I feel like, you know, that's a really good place for manifesting, and it's a great place for healing. Summer, bask and joy in the light. How many more signs do you need? Bask in joy and light. Taurus. And watch the magic that unfolds as you do this. Miracles happen when we get into a vibration of miracles and magic. So get yourself into that vibration. Taurus, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful July. I'll see you next video. Next up, we've got, drum roll please, Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Welcome. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. Friends, I'm going to tune into your energy now. Tuning into Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for July 2022? What does Gemini need to know? These messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for July 2022? Okay, so we've got the Fool and we've got Three of Swords. Let's tune in, Gemini. There's a bigger picture than this. Don't focus on Three of Swords. There's more to the story than just the knives through the heart. So the Fool, general energy, Gemini. I feel like you might be noticing you're at a slightly different pace than other people. Other people might seem to actually be moving faster than you, which is unusual because Gemini is a fast-moving energy. That's a very mental, fast-moving air energy can be. So your energy feels like you're maybe a little bit different pacing than the people around you, and that's okay. But it feels like, Gemini, I feel like you are tuning into your heart this month. There's, you know, general energy. You're feeling more on the ball. You're feeling more like you have a game plan. And I feel like there is an emphasis on tuning in, you know, sort of bringing the energy in a way and understanding yourself better. I feel like you might be increasing your awareness of yourself and tuning into the blessings that come when you tune into your heart. Because sometimes, you know, we air signs, we can be very mental. So it can be helpful to balance us to tune into our heart and our bodies and our will and balance out our energy that way. So Three of Swords for Gemini, the guidance. I feel like the Three of Swords is guiding you, Gemini. Don't take things so seriously. Don't take criticism so seriously. I feel like the Three of Swords is guiding you to aim high and to really like persevere through what you might feel is judgment or criticism or naysayers. People don't get you, or you're not able to be heard. I feel like you just sort of going on your own journey. You know, this is the Fool's journey. The Fool is going on this mysterious journey and he's going his own way. And you know, this is a card of actually entrepreneurship. I can never say that word right. Entrepreneurship, of the entrepreneurial path, anyway, of self-employment. And look what just fell out. Self-employment, you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So whether or not you're actually an entrepreneur, you're self-employed, the energy around you favors individual initiation, individual unique ideas, tuning into your own unique ideas and pacing and rhythm and approach and your own unique energy here, Gemini. So I feel like the Three of Swords is guiding you. Don't buy into it that you're not maybe on the same rhythm or pace or in sync with someone else. Appreciate your unique rhythm and heart wisdom coming through. We've got Spring, see your seeds grow, and Stag, trust and thrive. I feel like the seeds that you're planting are very fertile, and that you can actually make, if you are self-employed or you've got a side hustle, you got a side business, or you're trying to go full-time, you are full-time, whatever is happening, you have the opportunity to make money doing something on the side. You have the opportunity to make money doing your own thing. And this is a great time to plant seeds, I'm feeling, in July, to create more business for yourself, to put that business plan into action, to go out, maybe even on your own. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, Gemini. And I feel like it goes back to, so here's your unique gifts, right? Rare gifts. And there's an innocence here. Trust your gifts, trust your own ideas here and intuition, and stay true to that, and do what you can to let go of criticism and to let go of comparisons to others, to let go of internalizing someone else's criticism. Knight of Wands and Two of Cups for clarity here. I think a lot of Geminis are, sort of move past something, or wanting to make a change to move past something, getting more clarity about how to put your plan into action. And I feel like you're going to get support once I feel like this is a really important message. Once you put your plan into action, once you clarify your plan, write it down, put some energy into your ideas and your projects here and your own unique stuff, whatever that is, side business or project, or even, working for an agency, your own project within that agency, then you're going to get support. You're going to get people backing you. And I feel like, this could also be speaking to relationships this month, Gemini, that I think you're influencing someone perhaps in your personal life. And it could be a negative way or it could be a positive way, but I'm sure you're a lovely Gemini tuning in. But just be aware that your romantic partner or your friends, you might be in a position of being almost like a mentor or influencing them. So, use that to create more love and harmony and success collectively. Gemini, I just want to add, I feel Archangel Zadkiel working with you. Zadkiel is associated with finding lost objects. So if you have something lost, you can call on Zadkiel to help you with that. And also memory and remembering important information, studying, healing, forgiveness. He can help with a lot of things, but he can help with a lot of scholarly memory, cognitive functions. And I feel like that's part of the support coming to you for your creative ideas, your career, your business, that Zadkiel can help you to organize your thoughts and to write them down, to put a plan into action. And he might be helping you to shift your energy, to let go of any negative energies that are surrounding you, that are holding you back from moving forward with your creative projects, your business, your career. So I just wanted to add that. Thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. I hope you have a great July, and I will see you next video. Blessings. Doing great on time. Moving right along to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome. My beautiful moon children, tuning into Cancer. Tuning in to Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for the month ahead? What does Cancer need to know for July? Okay, pull some tarot cards here. Wheel of Fortune and Two of Cups. Okay, Gemini, excuse me. Cancer. Cancer, Wheel of Fortune, general energy. I feel like you're able to move past something that's been bothering you. There's maybe some shifts happening in your life. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're able to disconnect from something you've been worried about. You have the opportunity to just move on if there's been something that's kind of ticked you off, or you felt like, you know, you're annoyed that this is happening or did happen. You're feeling, I think a lot of Cancers are feeling like, you know what, I don't have to solve this problem. I can just move forward. I can let it go. I can, you know, accept and forgive and move on, or just at least come to terms with it and not let it bother me so much. I feel like you're, it's almost like this parental energy. You're able to see a bigger picture. You're able to see more long-term, focus on long-term goals and not worry so much about if something is annoying in the short term or the present. You can see, you know, it's kind of like that feeling of delayed gratification. You're understanding more delayed gratification, and sometimes big goals, understanding and seeing a vision, that perspective with the big goals can help you tolerate smaller things, details that are happening in the present that aren't super joyful, but big picture, it doesn't matter as much. So I feel like you've got that energy around you, and I feel like you're able to just sort of tune out from others and tune into yourself more this month. You're not as overly influenced by others or annoyed by others. You have the ability to do that. So, you know, if that's something you're working on, this is a great month to make progress with that and see the big picture. You know, disconnect from the lower vibrations of those around you, cleanse your energy. Ask for help in expressing and tuning into and expressing your best self and your higher self. Two of Cups for your guidance card, Cancer. I feel like there is just sort of this resolution feeling this month, like you're, you know, letting bygones be bygones. You're able to come to some sort of resolution with something that's been tense before. You have the opportunity to do so. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is working with you, helping you with communication, helping you with working with the water energy and cleansing yourself. I feel like you're able to use your words with love this month, and it helps in your relationships. Wise one, grow within your current situation. So we've got Crow, we've got Owl, we've got the Moon, which is your planet, even though it's not a planet. That's you, Cancer, the Moon. Grow within your current situation. So Cancer, I feel like you are in a zone of acceptance, and this is so powerful, and you're in a zone of forgiveness, and you're in a zone of being compassionate to others, even when you did not receive 100% compassion, and being able to just live your values, you know, be compassionate, not because other people were compassionate to you, but because it is your value. It is your part of your purpose to show compassion. And as you do that, it shifts the energy around you. And as you're not dependent on other people to give you something in order for you to be happy, you're just giving it, knowing that this is in alignment with your true self. This creates more joy, and it creates more situations and dynamics in your life that reflect that flow of compassion, that flow of kindness. Empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Interesting. Let's get a card for clarity on that, Cancer. And I do feel like you have a certain amount of focus this month. You may have, you know, closed the door on something and in order to just move forward. And this is helping you to refocus. You're not like expending energy where you used to expend it, that it was kind of bleeding energy away and a waste in some way. You're refocusing. You have the opportunity to, refocus and reorganize the investment of your energy, so you're using it more efficiently. 6 of Wands. So you have the opportunity to create some victories and success and abundance in your life this month, Cancer. I feel like your career is highlighted, and I feel like you can make strides in your career. I feel like you are more confident. You have the universe giving you more tools and guidance how to be more confident, and I feel like you have the opportunity to understand more how to make progress, which will give you some tools and some advantages here to make progress. You have the opportunity, you have the potential for creating wealth and abundance, for manifesting what you desire, for working with others to create collective manifestations. So I feel like you have so much power and positive energy going on for you, Cancer. Any other life area being highlighted for Cancer? And I feel like, you need a little bit of alone time this month, Cancer. Make sure and have some alone time so that you're feeling refreshed and that you can be nurturing to others. Make sure that you have some space for your own stuff. So it's all about balance. This is a 2 of Pentacles. It's all about balance. So balancing your alone time with, social time, balancing your career with your personal life, create some space for yourself. What is going to nurture, self-care? What's going to nurture your soul? And it might be that combination. You need, the social, but you also need maybe some alone time. All right, Cancer. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely July and blessings. Great. Next we have Leo. Hi, Leo. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tuning into Leo. What do my beautiful lions need to know for July? What do Leos tuning in need to know for July 2022? Feeling a little bit of ambition. I'm feeling some inspiration and ambition just as I'm tuning into your energy, Leo. Ooh, we got 5 of, and this one wants to come out too. 5 of Wands and 6 of Wands for you for July. So your general energy here, Leo. I feel like some Leos might be feeling a little bit held back and you want to move forward. You might be feeling, other people are holding you back and you'd like to take it up a notch. You'd like to achieve on a higher level. You'd like to do something from a higher level, or perform or achieve or manifest or create at a more sophisticated level or a higher level of achievements. And there's this, some dissatisfaction, like what's been holding me back. For a lot of Leos, I think you might be feeling an agency or person or people may have been holding you back. So the other side of that is that ambition that you're striving for, that success, and that you have that drive, and that can be a really helpful part of our consciousness to allow to come forward when we're wanting to overcome obstacles. 6 of Wands, your guidance card. I feel like you might be more successful taking less action, Leo, and being more present and allowing more. This is not a card of taking action. This is a card of you've already won victory. This guy is taking a victory lap over here. So Leo, I feel like tune into the victory, tune into, use that higher manifestation, more sophisticated manifestation technique. Instead of overthinking and overaction, visualize, imagine, evoke the feeling of the success and victory and higher level of manifestation you want to have. I just did a podcast series on scripting. If you want to check that out, scripting is a great manifestation technique. to tune into the vibration of what you want. It helps you imagine it and generate that feeling of already being in it, already having manifested it. And that's what might really help you this month, Leo, is to imagine already manifesting it and stay, if you can, in a place of gratitude. Stay, if you can, in a place of peace. And I know it's coming to me and I'm in the receptive mode. I feel like that's going to be helpful to you right now, is to get into the receptive mode. Guardian angel, your guardian angel is working with you. And I feel like, you know, your guardian angel, your spirit team around you has some guidance to offer you. You might get a lot of intuitions and meditation that would help you to achieve this goal and overcome obstacles. So it's really about that yin, it's about that feminine. We're in the time of Cancer, you know, tune into your moon energy, Leo, turn within, get in that state of reflection, faith, trust, allowing. And I feel like this is something that's going to help you to overcome and ascend in the ways that you want. What else do you need to know, Leo? Cards are for Leo. Dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself, see yourself succeeding. I mean, come on, you can't make this stuff up. Come on. So repeated message here, dream big, have those big goals, see your bigger vision, but see yourself succeeding. So before you take action, before you decide what to say or do or plan, reflect, visualize, tune into spirit, see what spirit has to say about all of it. I feel like Archangel Haniel is working with you this month. I feel like Haniel is helping you to tune into your psychic sense, your sixth sense. And Haniel could also be helping you with relationships this month. Leo, Haniel is a relationship archangel, and she's also an archangel associated with beauty and with psychic development. So beautifying your environment, beautifying yourself, it's going to boost your energy, seeing the beauty in yourself and others, and tuning into your intuition. And this is going to help you tune into that will and that drive in a balanced way, in a way that's going to help you move forward and be even more successful. And, you know, these are some abundance cards coming to you. This is, you know, new beginning. You're going to get this great idea. You're going to get the inspired action idea. All right. So Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely July, and I'll see you next video. Okay, so we're on to Virgo. Did I miss a sign? Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Yes, Virgo. We got it. I had to check myself. Thanks for bearing with me. Virgo, let me screw my head on straight. Here we go. Virgo, I'm tuning into you, my virgin, lovely virgins, my lovely virgin friends. Ooh, okay. I've got a 5 of Cups. I'm gonna jump out, but the 10 of Cups there is balancing that out. What does Virgo need to know for July 2022? Tuning into Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for July 2022? These cards are for Virgo. We got 2 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and we've got the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups jumped out. All right, tuning into your energy, Virgo. I feel like a lot of Virgos are creating a space for something in your life. It could be a mental space, it could be a physical space, it could be a space in your schedule or your heart for something that you want. You're moving forward with plans for something. And I feel like a general energy around you is feeling good about planning, feeling good about, you know, you're the planner of the Zodiac, feeling good about planning something, feeling good about visualizing it. I think a lot of Virgos are visioning and visualizing and seeing in their mind's eye what they want to create. I feel like you're also communicating more your plans to others. You're a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused in something that you want in your life, and you're able to you know, some Virgos are putting more money where their mouth is. You may be investing some money in what you want to create, a project or thing you want to experience, or business idea, or what have you. I feel like it's a great month to just tune into your goals. Do that planning, make lists of your goals, do, you know, manifestation work. This is a powerful month to manifest. You have a very clear energy, you got visualization energy. I feel like you have energy to design things in a very successful way. And you might be beginning to see some returns on your investment of the success of what you're doing. 5 of Wands is your guidance card, Virgo. I feel like there's a lot happening around Virgos, and Spirit wants you to be sure and address that there's some chaotic energy maybe around you. A lot of Virgos, I feel like, are preparing to make changes, and the 5 of Wands is about challenge. It's about change. It's about how to overcome challenges, how to engage in disagreements, you know, in a way that is most successful and beneficial. So I feel like with the 5 of Wands for you, Virgo, I feel like you're working through some problems, and you're finding a way to cope with maybe some disagreements or tension in your environment with those around you. And I feel like the 5 of Wands is guiding you. I'm going to pull another card for clarity here, but I feel like the 5 of Wands is guiding you, Virgo. Take a breather, take it slow, don't take on other people's stuff. You can be someone who helps to moderate a fight by allowing people to speak their truth to you, allowing people to, you know, vent to you, or confide in you. I feel like you can be a helpful agent in that kind of dynamic, and just being grounded, and just being, you know, not getting caught up in the ego reactiveness of it all, but being grounded and being compassionate, but not controlling, and being compassionate but not codependent, or allowing people to misuse your energy. Let me ask for some clarity on this. We've got lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Interesting. So you might have some past life stuff coming up this month, Virgo. You might have some healing gifts come out. You might have some creative gifts come out that are going to help you with your business. They're going to help you with your friends, family, coworker, loved ones around you that are maybe in some, and this could be collectively, this could be what's happening in the country. But I feel like you're able to be a healing force in the chaotic energy that's perhaps around you. And you're able to use your gifts as a healer. You are a healer. You are that being of service, lovely Virgo. And I feel like you tuning into your healing gifts, which might be some past life gifts, you might discover more about, or even on a deeper level, what gifts you have, might help you both in your creative projects and business and just whatever goals you have, and in your relationships, dealing with that tension, and even being a positive influence and someone who can help bring more harmony and potential for conflict resolution. You've got peace. I mean, come on, angel of peace. The angel of peace is around you, helping you. And I feel like you have Archangel Gabriel around you, helping you as well. I feel like Gabriel is helping you with communication, being a good listener, using words with compassion. And Gabriel is also helping you just mental planning with whatever projects these are. 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups for Virgo. Virgo, I feel like with the 5 of Cups, you know, there's a guidance to move on from something that's upset you. This might have to do with family. This might have to do with past childhood. Finding a way to accept something that's happened in the past and move on. And I feel like you know, for some Virgos, shifting out of being a guardian or taking responsibility for someone else or helping someone else fix problems and being your own guardian, being making sure you are a guardian of your soul and a loving parent to your inner child, and allowing something to move through you instead of holding on to it. And I feel like this could be, you know, letting go of a loss for a lot of Virgos, but just letting something go could be, you know, forgiveness, or I was trying to help someone, but it just wasn't working out. So I've just got to, you know, let them take responsibility for their life and take responsibility for their decisions. I can't fix anyone, right? But I feel like part of this does feel like letting go of I'm going to fix this person vibe, or I'm going to, you know, I'm going to be that person who comes up with a solution for this person. Well, let that go. And it's really empowering for that person to have their own experience, and you can be supportive without overstepping that boundary. 10 of Cups is coming through. I feel like, and this is a card of joy, and it's a card of fulfillment. It's a card of family bliss. I feel like the 10 of Cups for you, Virgo, don't take yourself for granted. And remember your important role in this earth, in your life, that you are important. I feel like this is reminding you, you are an important component of the whole, whatever family, circles, agencies, organizations, groups you belong to. I mean, you're a citizen of the earth, even that you are an important part of this universe and this earth, and you have important gifts to share. And remember that you are worthy and you have value, and what you are offering has value. So don't take yourself for granted. Spirit wants you to recognize you have amazing gifts that you are sharing, that you will continue to share, that you're just, your beautiful, healing, lovely energy, Virgo, is a gift to this world. So never forget that. Virgo, any other life areas coming up for Virgo? I feel like your spirituality is coming up, Virgo. And I feel like I said, you might have some past life memories or feelings or content coming up. We've got 3 of Wands. So spiritually, I feel like you traveling can give you, and this came up for another sign, but you traveling can actually set up the stage for you to have some interesting spiritual connections and insights, and get open some doorways to intuitive understanding and your connection with spirit. I feel like it's just going to shift the energy for you to sort of get outside, maybe local travel or long distance. This might be helping you get outside of your head and just get some earth energy flowing, some heart energy flowing, get some adventure and see some new things. And this can help you get some creative ideas, connect with spirit, get some intuitions. You might have some mystical experiences. So let me end with that message. Thank you, Virgo, so much for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely July. Happy 4th of July. I will see you next video. Take care. Let's continue with Libra. Hi, Libra. Welcome, my friends. What's the balance? What do the scales say? Where's the equilibrium? Let's tune into Libra. What does Libra, my beautiful Libran friends, what do they need to know for July 2022? What do my Libra friends, what does Libra need to know for July 2022? We got Page of Cups falling out. We got 7 of Pentacles falling out. And then we've got Ace of Swords and 7 of Wands. Okay, Libra, 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 tuning into your energy. So Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, tuning into your general energy here for July, Libra. I feel like Libra, you feel like you're prepared to take action. You're feeling more confident you have more drive, you have more decisiveness in July. You've got that Ace of Swords. You're like a steel rod in some ways, Libra. You're adjusting to changes, and this is a card about change, and this is a card about an amazing idea. It's a card about strength. It's a card about strength and victory despite adversity. So for your general energy, you know, that might all describe your general energy, Libra. I feel like you're just moving forward. It feels like this forward moving energy. Maybe you've been, you know, trying to resolve something, and you know, it's either resolved or it's not, but you're just sort of moving forward and taking action, even if you're not sure about other things being resolved, which is, you know, it's a theme that's come up with a few other signs. But I feel like, yeah, Ace of Swords, you've got this strength and you're able to push through, even if you can't see the end result. You've got some drive and just some extra energy support in the universe to help push you through and have that strength and inner motivation. 7 of Wands is your guidance card, Libra. So Libra, I feel like, you know, you are in a place of power this month. These are power cards. These are power cards. These are confidence cards and taking charge cards. And so 7 of Wands, I feel like you are in a place of power, and you realize with obstacles that may be presenting themselves or challenges that you do have the resources and strength to overcome it. Remember that you have the resources and strength to overcome it. I feel like the message is partly remember that you do have what it takes to win, you know, battles in your life. And also that I feel like the 7 of Wands is guiding you, Libra, to kind of hold your ground, even if you might not have a plan exactly of, you might not have the plan of action. You might just have this instinct for what you want and the desired outcome, and hold on to that outcome. It's okay if you don't have the exact, you know, battle plan mapped out or the exact roadmap mapped out. It's okay. 7 of Wands, you're going to overcome obstacles, and your courage is something that's going to be really powerful for you this month, Libra. You're able to, you know, push through confusion, push through that nebulous cloudiness, you know, like this sword coming out of the clouds. It's like this clarity and decisiveness and strength, just cutting through things, moving through the BS, moving through the slow, you know, confusion, and holding that vision, holding that conviction. And this is going to be really powerful for you this month to create success and to create abundance and to create paths to love and joy and that which you desire. Page of Cups and 7 of Pentacles fell out for you, Libra. As I was shuffling, what do they want to say? I feel like Page of Cups, I feel like it feels like there is something unfinished in your life. There's something, you might feel guarded about something. You might feel you haven't put as much energy toward, and it feels maybe relationship oriented. You haven't put as much energy towards a relationship or towards your relationships or a friendship or something of that nature. And I feel like the Page of Cups is kind of pointing out, Libra, I feel like you're able to move forward with something. I'm going to pull a card for clarity here. You're able to move forward with something relationship wise. You're not carrying someone else's baggage anymore. You're making amends. You're finding a new way to see yourself and let go and enjoy. So you have a shift happening in relationships. Interesting. And here we go. Simplify your life and eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. You might be releasing some clutter from your relationships in the sense of you know, over caring, over controlling, taking on others' responsibility, or not taking enough responsibility, making assumptions. You know, you're letting go of something. I feel like letting go of, you know, how something didn't work out or it feels unresolved. And yet it feels like you're in this power position where you're just kind of like, it's not like you don't care, but you're just kind of like, you know, I'm gonna let this go. Blessings to you, and I'm just gonna move forward. And it's actually a really positive energy, I feel like. 7 of Pentacles over here for you, Libra. 7 of Pentacles, I feel like is saying to you, Libra, that you might be feeling, it's in some ways, you've got this energy reserve here, but in some ways you're feeling a little bit depleted. Like you put a lot of energy into something and, you know, I need to fill up my gas tank in order to move forward. I'm feeling a little low. I'm feeling a little like the needle is moving towards empty. So I feel like 7 of Pentacles is encouraging you, rest, recuperate, make sure that you have enough, you know, that you've tended to your garden enough, that you actually have enough water and fertilizer and sun, sunshine and love, that you're, you know, you're feeding your garden, you're giving your garden so those plants can grow, so that you don't get overwhelmed this month, Libra. So yeah, I'm going to ask for a little bit more clarity about the relationship thing. Like what's going on with Libra and relationships. Star family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. So a lot of Libras might be connecting with your star family, star beings. You might be connecting with cosmic energy. And so there's a spiritual energy around you and your love life this month. And you just in relationships, not just romantic relationships. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Ooh, Andromedan energy. So, you know, this is about change. This is kind of some change happening too. You've got some change going on around you. You might have some change in relationships. You might have adventure in relationships. I feel like Libra, you're, you know, it's almost like this fun, stormy energy. There's just like a lot of action and momentum and whirling currents of energy around you. So in relationships, interesting. Okay, we've got 5 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. In relationships, Libra, there's a curiosity that you're curious about understanding people around you on a deeper level and feeling like maybe things have been at a surface level and wanting to go deeper. You're wanting to jump in. You're wanting to go to this this more intimate, emotionally intimate, deeper level, maybe with love relationships, with friends, with family, with people in your life, even coworkers. And Ace of Cups, I feel like the Ace of Cups is saying, Libra, your soul energy is shining through, and you are someone that others are drawn to this month. It feels like there's just some new energy. It feels like shifts in your love life are possible. Energy is shifting around you, and you're able to understand. And this is, you know, I keep sort of feeling the storm, like the stormy energy. And you know, and this is a storm, this is a snowstorm. So, and here's the Ace of Cups. So we've got a lot of like water energy flowing around you. A new dawn, the worst is behind you, a positive new experiences are on the horizon. You might, some Libras might have some new relationships forming, friendships, love relationships. But I feel like, you know, as far as your love life, if you're in a relationship, there could be some new energy in that relationship. There could be the ability to take it to a deeper level. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you might have some new energy coming to you, some new love energy coming to you. I think some Libras might be working on healing some inner masculine issues this month, the inner mother, inner father, but father comes up, father healing. So you might be you might be doing some healing. You might be understanding relationships on a deeper level. You might be having the opportunity, Libra, to make some positive changes if there's some chaotic energy around you, and leave some things behind. Leave behind other people's maybe undervaluing of you and that component of a relationship, so that you don't internalize that. Leave behind other people's stories, other people's baggage. I feel like you're doing a little bit of house cleaning and kind of leaving behind some energy from some people around you, your friends, and in love life. And this is helping you to open those gates for abundance and prosperity and love and joy and creativity. I feel like Archangel Gabriel is working with you, Libra. And I feel like Gabriel is helping you. Actually, I feel like Gabriel might be helping you in the area of finance and closing some doors on some things that are not helping you financially, and moving forward with other ideas and plans and putting them into action to create more abundance in your life. Gabriel is, you know, the messenger, and really helpful with communication. So there might be some communication, some thinking and planning that you're doing, and you can call upon Archangel Gabriel. She can help you with that, some of that planning and communicating and thinking about finances. But also I feel like Gabriel, who is associated with water and dreams, can help you in your dreams and your intuition to understand the best plans to make and changes to make in your finances. So it feels like, you know, a good month for making these positive changes, for, you know, sticking to your guns, sticking to your convictions, and letting go of other people's negativity, Libra. And I think, you know, doors are opening for you. Love life, career, you know, you have reasons to be grateful this month. Gratitude, attitude of gratitude. So, you know, stick with that Ace of Swords. Be that strong champion of your beautiful strength and wisdom and intuition and creativity and beauty and all those beautiful things Libras are. Any other life areas coming up? I feel like I covered everything for you, Libra, that wanted to come through. So have a beautiful, blessed July, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next video. Take care. Next up, we've got Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Tuning into my Scorpios. The Phoenix, the Eagle, and the Scorpion are all symbols of my beautiful Scorpios out there. So tuning in to Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know for July 2022? What do my Scorpios need to know for July 2022? Just feeling some magical energy around you, some serendipities. I'm just feeling your energy, Scorpio. Okay. Got 10 of Wands and 5 of Swords here. We've got stay optimistic. Okay. Got truth, faith, and fire. Yeah, so let's tune into Scorpio. So 10 of Wands for you, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for July? General energy. I feel like a lot of Scorpios are taking more on themselves. They're taking on more responsibilities. You might be doing things more independently and taking on what other people, like responsibilities or tasks or what have you, that other people were doing. You are now taking this on. It feels like more, you know, more of an independent, more of a, you know, you've been given more responsibilities, and you know, sometimes we feel the weight of those responsibilities, but there's also the pride and the fulfillment that can come from moving up and ascending in that sense. So I feel like that's, you know, maybe one general energy around you, Scorpio, just in general this month. And I feel like a lot of Scorpios are less afraid to be center stage, out in front. You're, you know, maybe you weren't afraid to be more in the spotlight, or more more center stage, more visible, but it feels like you are more comfortable wherever you were. There's a sense of, I can do this. People are, you know, noticing me, but that's okay. And there's more, I feel like there is some just, you know, appreciation more for your ability to get things done. I think people are appreciating that more, Scorpio, if that makes sense. Your guidance card, 5 of Swords. And, you know, 5 of Swords is about the lower energies of competitiveness and jealousy and strife and embarrassment and shame and fighting and you know, lack of self-esteem, things like this. So it helps us, you know, we get a card like this to look out for that. So what does 5 of Swords want to say? Look out for that, and to heal it, to be able to rise above it. So I feel like this card is guiding you, Scorpio, to not take things so seriously. Don't take things seriously, what people may say. And I feel like a lot more people admire you than you realize. I feel like you're admired this month, but you're not necessarily getting as much lip service, as much verbal recognition, as it's not equally represented. You know, it's not accurately represented to how much people do admire you. But so remember, even if you feel like you're not getting the approval or the appreciation, or maybe even you are getting some criticism, that you are amazing, you are talented, and that there are others who appreciate your talents and who are recognizing what you're doing. So I feel like be sure to recognize that, recognize the truth. You know, that's one thing that Scorpio is great at, is recognizing the truth, even when other people don't see. You see right beneath that surface, Scorpio. So let bygones be bygones, move on. If someone mistreats you this month, if someone is failing to meet your expectations, don't take it personally. It's one of the 4 agreements. I love it. Be impeccable with your word, do your best at everything, don't make assumptions, and don't take anything personally. These are great advice points for you this month, Scorpio. So don't take it personally, and remember that you are a champion, you are a star. We've got stay optimistic, your dreams are coming true, don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Scorpio, I feel like it's kind of a repeated message here. You know, you're able to hold that vision and have that faith. We've got faith angel who came out. Even when you don't see it, you can still see beneath the surface that it's bubbling, it's brewing, it's percolating. So remember that even if you're not getting all of the evidence that everything that you're working towards is, you know, beginning to blossom, there is movement happening beneath the surface. There are things growing, and you will go through another cycle where you will have more outward appreciation. And you know, you don't need to be everybody's best friend. So it's okay if, you know, some people you're not getting that approval or that lovey-dovey energy from. It's okay. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. And I'm sorry, defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. So you might be on the receiving end of an apology. You might be the one doing the apologizing or apologying. I feel like Scorpio, you know, it kind of goes back to this energy. What can you do in a situation where maybe there is some strife, maybe there is some feelings of shame or competition, or even, you know, even maliciousness or manipulation? How can you be that star keeper? How can you be that angel of of higher consciousness in that position. You know, on a lower level, you can engage with the fight and engage in some of those tactics, but don't do that, right? That's not really helpful. Take the high road. Use your Scorpio magic. And I do feel like you have some serendipity kind of energy around you this month, Scorpio. Use that Scorpio magic and psychic power and insight and strength and regenerative power to disengage from that lower battle and bring a consciousness of forgiveness, bring a consciousness of self-esteem, bring a consciousness of healing and harmony and faith that there is a solution. And maybe the solution is, you know, distancing yourself from some people. That's okay too. You don't need to feel like, again, I feel like one of the messages here is you don't need to be best friends with everybody, Scorpio. You can disengage as a way to create more harmony and get some space. King of Wands is coming out. So, you know, you've got this fire angel too. So you've got some fiery energy and this Wands energy wants to come out. So there's confidence, there's energy, there's passion, there's maybe some sexual energy, there's the energy of change, your career, that's rather highlighted with these Wands cards that are coming out. So I feel like the King of Wands is guiding you, Scorpio, this month in July. Stay attuned to your own needs and feelings and your own consciousness this month. You know, even as other people around you are maybe distracting, make sure that you take care of yourself and that you forgive yourself and that you don't get too focused on yourself or too focused on others, that you find that balance of, you know, self-love, self-nurturing, and of being aware of other people and other people's needs around you. I feel like there's opportunity knocking at the door for you this month in some way, shape, or form, Scorpio. You have people who are wanting to get more involved with you personally, professionally. Your skill set is being used in a new way. And I feel like you have the opportunity to take things to a higher level in that sense. So there's more leadership, there's more independence, there's more responsibility, there's more of that king energy. And I feel like, you know, with these shifts in energy, it might create some tension or challenges that come with it, maybe in different areas of your life. So the key is to, you know, as you're taking on more responsibility, as you're stepping into a role of leadership or being independent in some way, that you balance out the fire and the water, you know, and the earth and the air, that you're balancing out in relationships the energy of giving and receiving. I feel like that's a message that wants to come through. Any other life areas that are highlighted for Scorpio? Spiritually, I feel like something's going on with you spiritually this month, Scorpio. Let me pull a card. What's going on with Scorpio spiritually in July? Again, I get this feeling like, Scorpio, people are paying attention to you. People are listening to you and observing you, even though you're not aware of it. People are paying attention and care what you have to say, even if you don't know it. Lord, take charge with authority. Repeated message. So I feel like there's a masculine energy that's coming through spiritually that you are being asked to transmute and balance. So as that strong masculine energy comes through, you know, be sure and balance that with the feminine. Don't get overly zealous or overly micromanaging or overly controlling or aggressive. Balance that energy and, be that compassionate leader, be that leader that integrates your intuition and integrates compassion and integrates understanding of others' needs with that confidence and decisiveness and leadership and organization. So Yay, you are stepping forward this month. You're getting opportunities this month, Scorpio. You've got some sexual fire, passionate energy that wants to come through. You've got this divine father energy that is making its way to you and offering you that organization and moving up and ascending and succeeding. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. Have a beautiful July, and I will see you next video. Take care. Where are we? Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome. Let's tune into my Sagittarians out there. What do my Sagittarians need to know for July 2022? So already I'm tuning into Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is around you. I feel like she's helping you to be more jovial. Jophiel is helping you to be more jovial and lighten the mood and just have fun in your space. Jophiel helps to create beauty and harmony and pleasure in your physical spaces. So I feel like Jophiel is working with you, Sagittarius, to maybe do some decluttering, you know, clear out some maybe old energy or lower energies from your space and lighten the mood in your space so that you can have more fun in your workspace, in your home space. I feel like she's just helping you see the pleasure and beauty and laughter in life. What is Scorpio? Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm tuning into you. Ooh, something. Okay. All right. Got a card popping out here, people. What does Sagittarius need to know for July 2022? Spirits. Okay, we've got Empress, we've got 7 of Swords, and 9 of Swords did pop out. The Empress. General energy for you, Sagittarius. Tuning in, Sagittarius, July 2022. I feel like Sagittarius, you know, some of you might be not quite ready to let something go. I feel like that's a message that wants to come through. There might be like people whispering in your ear. You might be getting like some advice, but you're hesitant to receive the advice. Just, you know, 100%. You have some sort of hesitations there. I feel like you're focusing on self-love. I feel like you're finding some new ways to love yourself, and you're trying to align yourself more with your life. You're trying to align yourself more with your purpose. I feel like a lot of Sagittarians. You're looking to include your sense of purpose in your daily life a lot more. I feel like some Sagittarians, you might be wanting to like take a step back from people. Some Sagittarians might be just feeling overwhelmed from people. And it's kind of like that feeling I was getting with the advice, like too much advice. I'm kind of overwhelmed with other people's, maybe not overwhelmed, but I feel like a lot of Sagittarians are just wanting a little bit more alone time to tune into your own energy, reflect, nurture yourself, self-care, self-love, to, you know, nurture your garden and maybe take care of your body, to understand more what's going to help you be your best. So I feel like a lot of Sagittarians, the energy around you is, you know, trying to be respectful and you know, show up for people in as far as what is your duty and obligation and expectation, but also, you know, saving a piece of pie for yourself and trying to increase your self-love and increase your self-confidence, increase your understanding of yourself, tune into your own energy, you know, sort of. I feel like some Sagittarians want to keep their own counsel this month and kind of disconnect from the crowd. You've got 9 of Swords that fell out, which I'm drawn to right now to look at. What does 9 of Swords want to say to Sagittarius? I feel like there's something in your life, Sagittarius, it's not very pleasant, but you're just ready to like buckle up, just drive through it. Let's just get through this, people. There's something you don't want to face. You know, this is about nightmares and fears and, you know, when we're feeling like things are not going our way, maybe there's anxiety and worry. So I feel like there's something maybe that has caused you to, you know, it's you're not wanting to do something. You're not wanting to address something. You're not wanting to do something. And so I feel like the Nine of Swords is kind of calling you out to, you know, keep the faith and restore your balance. Align yourself with the truth of the situation. This can help to challenge those fears and debunk some of those fears. Sometimes our fears and worries are just not based in reality or truth, or, you know, what the energy really is. They're based on our own little baggage and fears and whatnot. So with that, and come on. So like I just said, have faith. The angel of faith is coming out. Have faith. And you know what? You're going to move through this. You're going to be able to fly this plane and get to your destination. And you need to have that faith in order to move through whatever this little thing that you don't want to face. Part of you doesn't want to face, and part of you just wants to get this over with. So Sagittarius, you're getting some support from the angels here. You're getting some support from cosmic star beings. You're getting some support from the earth. The gorgeous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay. So for some Sagittarians, I feel like there's sort of an aura of, I have to get this done, but I don't know how, and this is really unpleasant. And if you can switch to a different perspective, set your intention, I am going to, you know, find the meaning or the learn something from this, or find something uplifting or of joy. Something is going to make me happy, even as I'm doing something that I don't want to do. You know, your intention is like the most powerful thing, right? So use the power of your intention, and, you know, use your unique Sagittarian self to, you are a master of finding the joy and the pleasure in life and in a situation, and of turning it into a learning experience. So whatever is going on, you know, set that intention to overcome obstacles and get through what you need to get through, face what you need to face with faith in the universe and spirit and yourself, and faith that you can manifest treasures and good things along the way, even if there's something annoying that you have to address here. Seven of Swords is your guidance card. And I feel like that does go back to you wanting to kind of break away from the crowd a little bit. A lot of Sagittarians this month. So Seven of Swords, what is the message to Sagittarius? I feel like a lot of Sagittarians are going to have breakthroughs this month. I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough as you disconnect and reconnect with your inner self. You maybe disconnect from some sort of external problem. Repeated message in several signs this month. Reconnect with your inner self. Do some self-nurturing. You're going to have some insights and clarity and awakenings this month. Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. I think you have the power to manifest some things this month, is something else that's coming through, Sagittarius. You can manifest, and part of it is getting yourself in a place of positivity and focus. So using something like affirmations, intention setting, scripting. I just did a podcast, a two-part podcast on the manifestation technique of scripting. Check that out. You can ascend to this higher level, get these higher level intuitions, ideas, manifest on a higher level as you tune in to your inner genius, Sagittarius. So do those affirmations, keep the faith, even if you have things that you need to deal with that aren't that pleasant. You've got the Sun, you've got Knight of Swords, you know, change, progress, sudden progress forward, sudden changes, a lot of communication. The Sun, you know, miracles are happening. You get what you want, wishes come true, health and wealth and happiness and love. The Sun is the sun is shining on you, Sagittarius. So I feel like, you know, that's another message to keep in mind. The optimism of the sun is so important this month, to tune into that that faith and that optimism, and allowing the sun to brighten you, allowing yourself to receive these awakenings and insights as you get in that place of faith and optimism and attunement with yourself, of centering yourself. So those are the messages coming through for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will look forward to seeing you next video. Take care. Sip of water. Coming down the home stretch here. Capricorn. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome, my earthy, confident, organized, ambitious Capricorns. I love that energy. I love that Capricorn ambition. I've got Sun conjunct Saturn, so it's a little bit Capricornian. I'm a little bit Capricornian. All right, so what is Capricorn? My Capricorn viewers and friends and lovelies out there tuning in, what do they need to know, Spirit, for July 2022? This is messages for Capricorn, July 2022. Well, I feel love around you, Capricorn. I do feel love. Ooh, we pulled a lot of cards. So we've got the Sun, we've got Two of Swords, we've got the Tower, we've got Chariot. Okay. So Capricorn, I feel like you're finding new ways to please yourself, and you're uncovering more truths about yourself. You're understanding more how to take care of yourself and to make yourself happy. You're having the opportunity to make progress in figuring out what makes you, what boosts your mood, what makes you happy, what gives you fulfillment. It could be happiness in the moment. It could be long-term, you know, the happiness of achieving goals long-term. So I feel like the energy around you is, you know, a lot of Capricorns are feeling more at peace. There's more energy, and there's just an optimism and an energy available to you. And I feel like a lot of Capricorns, you know, you're moving through things, you're making success, and your general energy, just finding new ways to approve of yourself. I feel like a lot of Capricorns, you're finding new ways to appreciate yourself. You're getting some perspective on things. You're, I feel like Capricorn, not so concerned about what others think lately, and you have the ability to zoom out and refocus on what matters. Two of Swords is your general guidance card. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I'm talking to Capricorn. Capricorn, Two of Swords is your general energy card. I feel like, so this is a card about decisions. Some Capricorns are going to need to make a decision this month, and you're feeling the weight of that. You're feeling that you do need to do due diligence in order to understand the best path to take. You might have, you know, crossroads here. You might have some different options you're aware of, and you'd like to figure out how to choose the best one. Some Capricorns are feeling like a little bit less prepared to make a decision, I feel like, and this could have been something that started a couple of months ago that is still is sort of surfaced as needing your attention. So I feel like the Two of Swords is guiding you, Capricorn. Keep your attention focused, keep your mind aware, you know, set your intention to keep your radar up, to keep your you know, analytical and intuitive mind and creative mind aware of different factors, and the truth shall make itself known for the different options that are available to you in this decision, so that you can get more clarity about the decision. So so set your intention to expand your awareness and to use the great Capricorn radar that you do have understand the situation better by maybe doing some research, by maybe doing some, talking with other people. But before you do research, before you talk with other people, set your intention, say a prayer, or simply state your intention, or, do a ritual, or call upon your higher power. State your intention that you will see the truth, that the truth shall be made known. And this can help to create that experience for yourself, to co-create you understanding more whatever the truth is about different options that will be really pertinent for you as you make decisions this month. You've got the Tower and you've got Chariot that came out as well, Capricorn. I feel like Capricorn, for some reason, trust is coming up. You've got some trust issues that might be coming up this month. And that doesn't seem to be the main thing that is coming up when I tune into your energy, but I just feel like I need to address trust issues. I want to come back to that. There's something there with trust and you needing to trust yourself. You maybe needing to work through trust issues with trusting others. So, but for the Tower, I feel like you're going to need to put something to the side in order to move forward. So the Tower is, sudden change, change coming. It's also flashes of insight. And I think that you are going to get flashes of insight this month. You have the potential for doing that, Capricorn. But I feel like, a change would be helpful to moving forward in some way with how you want to move. And it might be letting something go, moving something to the side. That could be personally, professionally. It could be, making room in your schedule, letting go of some hours at work at this job to make more room for this other, side hustle I have going on, or this other business I have going on. It could mean, if I want to expand my friendships, I need to maybe like spend time less with these toxic people who would just make me feel like crap and make more room for great friends who make me feel great about my, so it's like, it's about moving things aside, letting something go in order to make room for, in order to, manifest the greater manifestation here. Chariot, things are happening. Energy is moving for you, Capricorn. You need to take charge of something and not look back. I feel like, Chariot is guiding you. Chariot is guiding you, Capricorn, to be the leader, take the lead on something. Don't worry if not everybody gets you, and use your Capricornian charm to get people to, cooperate with you and work with you. You're able to take some project to the next level, and it could be, ask, is this more work or personal life that you're talking about, Spirit? It actually feels personal. So it could be work, but I think, for a lot of Capricorns, there's a personal component to something that's happening. Your prayers are manifesting, remain positive and follow your guidance. You pray for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. So there's some sort of social component to what the Chariot is wanting to say to you, Capricorn. I feel like, let me bring this in. Let me boil this down to an essence for you. I feel like I've expanded. So let me just sort of reel this in and give you more of a decisive message here. So I feel like the Chariot is guiding you, Capricorn, to move ahead, but stay in your lane and create the change that you wanted to create. And forgive somebody that's wronged you, or forgive something that's happened that hasn't gone well, and just move forward. It's about just persevering. You are guided to open yourself to receive help this month, and it feels like, you're working with others and you're able to push forward ahead. That's the guidance. Pushing forward, moving ahead, even despite obstacles, even if you get some disapproval, or you get people not understanding what you're doing, just move forward anyway. Trust yourself, have faith. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting, remain positive, follow your guidance. So, big message here. Just keep moving forward with what it is that you're wanting to create. And, there might be some personal things involved when it comes to feeling like you know, some people just really don't get me. But you also have the ability this month to not care as much what people think. So forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. You're the leader this month, Capricorn. You're being the leader somehow. And it is going to be, I feel like, this amazing energy with this leadership. You are forging ahead. You don't need everyone's approval. You do want to be, you know, staying in your lane and leading with compassion, but, and you do want to, you know, accept help as you need it. But, you know, you've got this brilliant idea. You've got this brilliant instinct to this, you know, initiation, this innovator, this pioneer, you know, moving forward and letting something go and really manifesting what you want to manifest. I feel like angels, you got Archangel Metatron around you. I feel like Metatron is helping you, Capricorn, to have that higher insight, have that you know, super consciousness contact for understanding how to move forward in joyful ways, how to appreciate yourself more, how to align yourself with this divine plan as your leader, align your leadership with divinity and with divine love and divine inspiration. Be sure to connect with nature this month. Ariel is coming out as well, and to ground yourself. I feel like music is going to be really therapeutic for you as well, Capricorn. I feel like, you know, you have a lot of movement happening, potential movement of things, a lot happening for you, Capricorn. But take time to be still and take time to ground yourself and just, you know, shift into that yin stillness too, to balance out your energy. Okay. And yes, appreciate yourself more. Disconnect from, you know, the judgments of others and you know, other people's disapproval. Move forward. You've got great energy to for success here and being a leader and making successful strides. So thank you so much for tuning in, my beautiful Capricorn. I will see you next video. Take care. Okay. Next up, we have Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. Aquarius, tuning into my lovely Aquarians out there. What do Aquarians need to know for July 2022, Spirit? Cards are for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know July 2022? Aquarius. Okay, you've got 7 of Cups and you've got the Fool. So tuning into your energy, Aquarius, I feel like you're dusting some things off. You're pulling something off the shelf, which you shelved, and you're kind of looking at possibilities. I feel like this might involve learning. It might involve understanding some sort of skill or knowledge, or studying something scholarly, class, learning, being taught, teaching others. But it feels like you're revisiting something, and it might have to do with your understanding of something and how to apply this in your life. And I feel like you know, there's some imagination energy, there's some contemplation energy around you in July. I feel like, you know, you are feeling more confident. You don't need as much help from others. You're feeling more self-reliant. Aquarian energy this month to me, I feel, you know, you want to do things more independently. You want to do things more alone. And I feel like adjusting your energy as such. You're adjusting your energy. it's a go with the flow energy to me. It's kind of, it's almost like backtracking, like I'm taking a step back in order to clarify kind of what's out there, like what's been in my past, what have I done, what have I learned, what have I experienced, and I'm looking at that as a way to understand options moving forward. So you've got some good reflective energy here, and I think you can have a lot of insights, and you'll be able to see more, maybe something you haven't in the past. You'll be able to see like the positives and the benefits and the treasures of perhaps something that you didn't see in the past. You know, you might be reviewing journals, you might be reviewing notes, you might be reviewing, you know, video content or some kind of, you know, any kind of record or content, or just remembering past events in order to align yourself with the truth of yourself and what you've been doing, the path that you have been walking on, and how you want to move forward. You've got the Fool as your guidance card, Aquarius. I feel like, you know, you're needing, there's definitely some friendship energy that is, you know, love energy that is wanting to be emphasized here. Spirit wants to encourage you to make sure that you have time with friends and have social support and time with loved ones. And there's also this sense of you wanting to break away from the crowd, you wanting to try something new. I feel like the Fool is guiding you. You know, the Fool is about going on a journey and trying something new and doing something totally unexpected. And it's also about opportunity. It's about adventure. It's about being open to not knowing. It's about so many things, but you're beginning a journey here. So you're looking back at your journey so far, and you're about to begin this next phase of your journey. So I feel like the Fool is guiding you, Aquarius. Align yourself with the truth. And even if you don't know exactly the twists and turns in the road, you know, it's almost like you can bend time this month, Aquarius. It's like you can bend the space-time continuum. You can sort of bend it's malleable, the material plane, the time, the linear time that we experience is malleable to you. It's bendable. And I feel like the guidance is you are the master or the mistress of these gifts that we've been given in this dimension. And so you can use your intention to create what you want, even seeing past apparent obstacles and seeing this higher reality and allowing spirit, allowing the universe to guide you and move you where you need to be. There might even be some shifts in time and space and reality, and there's more than meets the eye. There's more than one path to getting what you want accomplished. And so this month your guidance is to be not afraid, and to put that energy out there, and to allow the universe to bring it back to you, expecting it will be brought back to you in the best way possible, even if you don't know how. So it involves some risk. It involves taking a leap, and you know, you don't want to be foolish and take a foolish leap that's dangerous, but use your best judgment. I feel like the Fool is guiding you to take a leap and don't be afraid to try something new, and understand that you have that power to co-create bends in space and time and this plane. Pull an angel card for you. Music, Aquarius. So music, I feel like the guidance that wants to come through for this angel of music, I feel like music can help just soften your vibe this month. If there's some worries coming up, or there's some, maybe unpleasant energy around you. Music can be really helpful to transmute that, Aquarius. We've got healing heart. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Yes. So Aquarius, you've got some healing energy coming your way. I feel like music could be really healing to you and helping you to kind of clean up your aura, clean up your personal energy, take you to a higher frequency. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So this is what I was talking about, transcending space and time and linear time and the material plane and three-dimensional reality. We're transcending that with synchronicity. You have the ability to transcend this, and like miracles and magic happen for you personally and professionally this month, Aquarius. So notice as these magical things happen, and you can expand them, and you can expand the magical ways to manifest what you want. So there's a big emphasis on healing for you this month, Aquarius. I feel like there is a big emphasis on your career this month as well, Aquarius. I feel like there's just a little bit of cleaning house you're doing in your career. You're sort of putting things in their place and figuring out a game plan moving forward. We've got golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So tuning into that childlike energy. This is an inner child card. This is a childlike energy, being innocent and creating what you want to create in an innocent way, not taking things so seriously. You know how children, they have an instinct to do mystical, magical things. You know, they'll blow on the dandelion and really believe, and blow those seeds away on the dandelion head and really believe that their wish is coming true. You know, they believe in wishes and you know, Santa Claus, and there's just a magic of childhood that Spirit is guiding you to tune into as well. Try and see things as if you were a child, and, you know, have that much just wonder and openness to this big wide world that we live in. And that can open doors as well, as you're open to just this wonder and magic that the universe wants to give to you. So I think you can open doorways. You can have some great new chapters with adventure and success and miracles and magic in your projects and career. I think you can definitely get some beautiful healing work done personally, helping others to heal this month, Aquarius. Yeah, and I feel like with relationships too, I see you kind of looking at the big picture, maybe doing some reflecting on the past, the present, the future for relationships. So it might be a time for you to get some insights about stuff from the past and wanting to understand that to apply moving forward, how you want to move forward. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. So appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful July, and I will see you next video. Take care. We are now at Pisces. It's Pisces party time. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so delighted to connect with that Piscean energy, and I'm so appreciative that you've tuned into this video today. I am now tuning into Pisces energy, pulling cards for Pisces, relaying messages to Pisces. That would be for Pisces highest good. Yes. Pisces highest good. What does Pisces need to know for July 2022? Tuning into Pisces, the fishies, those beautiful, beautiful fish. Okay, we've got Two of Swords and Six of Pentacles. I keep getting Two of Swords. It's a Two of Swords kind of month. So we've got Two of Swords for your general energy, Six of Pentacles. I feel excited to pull an angel card. Interesting, we've got Haniel. Okay. We've got Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay. All right. Tuning into Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? I'm sorry, defenselessness, right past wrongs, uprooting. All right, so tuning into your energy, Pisces, we've got a lot of cards here. Got a lot happening here. Pisces, you might be feeling a little bit on the defense. You might be feeling a little less grounded, as might be the challenge around you. I think some Pisces are challenged to feel grounded this month. I feel like Pisces, you're wanting to make some changes, but you're not sure how. So this is a card of decisions, and I'm want to make a decision, and there are paths that I need to choose from. And it can also involve a little bit of tension because I haven't made the decision yet. I'm over here deliberating. So Pisces, I feel like you're wanting to move through something, you're wanting to make changes, you're not exactly sure how. You might be feeling a little bit underappreciated, you might be feeling a little bit under the weather. Some Pisces just might be feeling, it's almost like you're being watched and you don't like feeling like people are watching you. And it's not like a loving, appropriate kind of people watching you. So I feel like some Pisces feel like you're being burdened with someone else's stare, if that makes sense. So I feel like general energy around you, you're wanting to make some positive changes, and I feel like there's a lot of clairvoyance that's happening with you, Pisces. You're able to tune into other people's energy, read other people's energy very accurately. You're tuning into your own energy, and you're aware of planetary energies. You're seeing things big picture with that clairvoyance, with your intuition. And so I feel like some of you Pisces might be having trouble making a decision because you don't want to let go. You don't want to let go of something. But I feel like a lot of Pisces, you're learning things about yourself, you're learning things about the situation, and there's this clairvoyance that can be really helpful to making this decision and understanding how to move forward with maybe something feels like it's a stalemate, something feels a little bit blocked or stagnant. So you're able to rely on your intuition and see what might not be the logical, might not be presenting on the surface, but you can see beneath the surface. There might be some, amends. I pulled the I'm sorry card. There might be, self-forgiveness, forgiving others, making amends with someone, righting past wrongs. It might be, looking at something that you want to take responsibility for from the past. We've got moving beyond ancestral patterns. So I feel like there's something here about, you're bringing up stuff, from relationship dynamics from the past, from, your ancestors, maybe from old patterns, and you're looking at them and you're able to see more clearly what needs to be healed from these old patterns. And, this could be from this life, it could be from past lives, it could be ancestral stuff. And, we carry ancestral energy. So I feel like, Spirit is wanting you to look at things closely. Don't take on other people's stuff, but look at things closely and understand what your role is. And understand, as you heal your own roots, it can heal ancestral roots as well. It's amazing. So you doing that inner work can help to shift these patterns and create more healing. Six of Pentacles is your guidance card, Pisces. I feel like this is kind of saying continue doing what you're doing. You've got a good balance of energy here. It's like you have something that's been working, and keep doing it, keep moving forward and sort of maintain the status quo. I feel like Spirit is guiding you to, persevere, even if it feels kind of lackluster, you're, lacking some clarity about the direction maybe. I feel like Spirit is guiding you to clear your energy field, focus on your goals, and keep moving forward. So as you keep moving forward, as you focus, keep your eye on the prize, as you allow yourself to receive help, as you naturally give so much help, Pisces, but you know, allow yourself to both give and receive help this month. It's going to help open up doors for you for abundance, for prosperity, for helping others, for helping yourself, for healing. And I feel like it's just, there might have been like some sort of blip. This could involve finances or career. It could be other life areas as well, but there's some kind of blip where it's like, it sort of made you feel away. You might feel a little salty about something. There's the I'm sorry card. There's the defenselessness, maybe defensiveness. There's something maybe where you feel like some injustice was committed, or, you know, there was some tension that happened with something, and spirit just wants to guide you to just keep moving forward. Don't worry about it. It will be taken care of. You can adjust the energy and keep the flow moving. And you don't need to resolve that right now. And it's almost like it doesn't matter, is what I want to say. It's like there's a timing issue here. So you want something to be resolved from the past, but I feel like spirit is saying there's more than meets the eye, and you can divine magic just fell out. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Come on, you've got miracles. You pulled the miracle card, Pisces. So I feel like, you know, with the Six of Pentacles, let me tune into the Six of Pentacles here. Clarifying message here. Just move things out of the way and keep going, which seems to be a repeated message this month for a lot of signs, but just like, don't worry about it. Whatever the, you know, the annoyance was in the past, just keep moving through it. As you can continue what you've started, there are benefits that are going to come out as you can follow through and align yourself with the path of making yourself useful, using your gifts and talents, continuing what you started, enjoying, you know, reaping the benefits of what you have, receiving support from others. You know, it's kind of like what you've started, you've continued to do, your results will follow. So I feel like, you know, this is letting you know results are following. And you've got Haniel. She's the angel of was one of the angels of relationships that helps with relationships, and she's also helping with psychic development. So your intuition is coming out really strongly this month, Pisces. Spend time alone meditating on what you truly desire. So meditate, tune into that intuition. It can be really helpful to see what you need to see, that clairvoyance, that claircognizance, clairaudience. It can be all the clairs. It can be helpful to tune into your intuition so that you can see the truth about what might appear as an obstacle in order to help you move through it. And so spend more time. Spirit wants to make sure that you're spending time meditating this month. And there's also some healing work that can be done with ancestral patterns, that healing work that can be done that helps you to heal, but also helps to heal the planet and heal your family and ancestral line. You know, when one person in a family grows and develops and heals, it affects everybody. So any other life areas highlighted for my beautiful Pisces? I feel like relationships are highlighted. What do you want? And Haniel is helping you with relationships and your sixth sense this month, Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about relationships, Spirit? Relationships for July. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So I feel like there's a big thing about receiving this month. Make sure you receive, Pisces. This can help your relationships quite a bit. Making sure to do those affirmations and that inner work and those rituals and all your spiritual practice and self-care, you know, health, wealth, social, all those self-care practices can help you to boost your self-esteem. So it's important to tune into that worthiness, and that helps to attract situations in our relationships that express that worthiness. You've also got sexuality card here, so you have some sexual energy around you. You might have some expanded sexual energy around you, some awakening, expanding, new, beautiful sexual energy, Pisces. I feel like you might be feeling, you know, some Pisces might be feeling more of that aliveness and that romantic department this month. And devil, I pulled the devil, the emperor and the devil. The devil can be about sexual energy as well. And so the devil is also guiding us to, you know, engage with that beautiful sexual energy with integrity, to flow with that sexual energy in your relationships, in you know, love without attachment. Don't look for happiness or validation from other people as much as remembering to turn on that inner faucet within your heart, because that is where the true flow of divine love and validation and happiness comes from. It comes from within. So using your spiritual practice to make sure that you're tuning into that source of love and happiness and joy, and making sure you're letting go of attachments. I think a lot of Pisces are also facing fears. You're facing maybe you're pulling some things up from your psyche, pulling some family patterns up, maybe ancestral energies, and you're pulling it up in order to heal it, in order to detach and let go. And so the devil is, you know, reminding you to, you know, look at those devils and skeletons in your closet in order to heal them and release them and process them. Emperor. So you've got some leadership energy too. This might be a person in your love life. This might be you, but the Emperor is about confidence and logic and leadership and management and organization and structure and the larger organizing bodies in society. So I feel like the message from the Emperor for you, Pisces, I feel like there's new energy coming your way, and I feel like Spirit does want you to put yourself out there more in some ways. Make sure that you're receiving. Make sure that you're remembering your worthiness. You know, I think a lot of Pisces could step up as leaders this month. And if you have this kind of energy in your love life, you know, be sure and balance this out as well. So balance out the, you know, the I want to say the alpha with the beta. Balance out the yin and the yang, balance out the beautiful masculine yang energy with the yin in yourself and in a relationship. And you might have more of an emphasis on confidence, more of an emphasis on being more out there, is just the words that want to come to me in your love life. And this can bring you more lovely, romantic, love, sexual kinds of energies. Haniel is helping you to cultivate more balanced and joyful romantic energy, and to balance out your masculine and feminine. I feel like you're balancing out the masculine and feminine in yourself, Pisces, and in relationships, and remembering to increase your self-esteem, increase your confidence, to remember you deserve to receive good in all ways. Remember that you are a worthy being, and this can help you, like I said, in your love life, to have more experiences that reiterate that. You know, you're attracting people and situations that are interacting with you as if you are worthy. Two of Cups, you might have some new love coming in. You might have some renewed vows or renewed romantic energy or love energy. I feel like Pisces, I feel like you're feeling more loved this month, a lot of Pisces, and it is related to healing to me. A lot of healing opens up doors for your love life, doing that inner healing, doing the inner work to help increase your self-love and self-esteem, to heal some old ancestral patterns or old, you know, resentments or childhood stuff or old beliefs that are no longer serving you. This is helping you to heal your relationships, and maybe even some sexual stuff, in order to have that beautiful beautiful love life and those beautiful relationships that you are wanting to manifest or continuing to manifest. So Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed July. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in so much, for tuning into this video. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you can get my videos as they come out. You can see I put my podcast on this YouTube channel, and check out my podcast, check out my website if you'd like to see the groups and services and online and in-person groups and individual sessions that I offer. I hope you have a lovely July. I know a lot's happening in the world, but there is beautiful energy coursing through us all and expressing through us all right now too. So thank you again so much for tuning in, and I will look forward to seeing you next video. Namaste.